Hey guys, welcome to the video. Guys, I have news for y'all. Like, you know, after the fourth day that I was leaving my car, it started raining, super cold, a lot of wind. So I decided to go back to my house, or back to my parents' house. And as I'm here right now, it's like this is cool because I'm used to it, but I'm thinking about, I was thinking like, how do I invest my money? And I was like, gonna take trips, which I still might, and go places. But what I did logically was like, where is the hottest place in my country? And like, I found good ones, right? And I was like, maybe I should buy like a house here. I don't have a lot of money. It's not like I have a lot of money to buy like an incredible house, but I found one that I like. I'm like, imagine if that's super hot there. You know what I mean? Because then I start searching the weather. It's like, around here is 19. In Lisbon, is 19. Like, where in that place is 19. I was like, what? So it's always cold around Portugal. And so I need to check out the places in bad weather. So I can check that out because I don't know, like maybe if everywhere is hot, if everywhere gets really cold, like right here, I don't know, like this maybe is not the weather for me. I lived 7 years in Brazil when I was like an infant to a kid, and like my mind went other place, but I heard a noise, lost the focus, and then my mind went to other place. But yeah, maybe I should go to a place where it's like hot all year. I used to remember Brazil is like it's rainy, but it's still hot. Like it's always hot. And I was like, maybe I should go to Brazil or something. Buy a house there. You know. I'm not very good with like documents and stuff, but once I'm there, if I decide. Sim. Ah, pois é. São três caminhos, vem um caminho para baixo. Não, tem que andar para lá em cima. Não, carregar. People working, man. But yeah, like once if I decide that and go there, like if I make the decision, how this money gonna get spent, how this money gonna get spent, and my decision is like, yeah, I'm gonna go here. I'm not even saying like it's Brazil. I feel it's other place. But I really don't have money to be spending going places. Maybe I do, but I'm always acting like safe too. Make sure I don't spend too much and then waste the property that I want to buy. But yeah, like that's been my decision. I don't know. It's like my life. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going in my life, but I'm following the flow, and I don't think I'm going the wrong direction. I just like to live as I like to live. but then living alone is like a lot of things, like you have to pay for internet, stuff like that. you know it gets more handy. So there's a lot of things I have to think about, but I'm feeling straight about like my research. Man, I was about to buy like it was like it's not a duplex, but it's like two houses, two little houses, right? And like somebody, like I just kept pushing, and somebody ended up, you know, buying it. But yeah, I really like, to be honest, I've been thinking it's gonna be a good investment, but thinking now is like maybe I don't wouldn't even like to live there, you know. So I'm glad I didn't rush into that decision. One thing that I like feel now, always felt, but now it's bugging into me more and more, is like other people energies when they look at me. Like I can feel it. Everybody like dirty. You know what I mean? When you purify yourself, everybody gets dirty. Like, but yeah, like this place is cool. But I was wondering, like, if I had to live here all my life, I don't know. Like this wouldn't probably be it. You know what I mean? Because yo, out here is like real cold. You know what I mean? And I don't know. Like I thought it was cool because I work out a lot, and the cold makes you wanna, like I don't know. It's just a harsher environment, so you just do more. But at the same place, it's like when I live 3 days in my car, sleeping there, 4 days in total. Um, I just felt like, yo, this is not my place. It's too winding, it's too rainy, it's too many people, making like working on making a lot of noise working. It's like I don't know, I don't associate with that. It doesn't make sense to me. That's not me. It's getting too much people, like, you know what I mean? And a lot of people just weird. I don't like to be around too many people, man. I don't like to be around people at all. Like I can be by my own self. I'm good with it. Like I don't need people energies. Most people average, and the average energy is not for me. You know what I mean? I don't like it. And that's the thing. I really best is a really hot girl, and that happens a lot around here too. To be honest, a lot of hot girls, man. Not only from the place, but also like tourists and foreigners. Like because a lot of people I see they are here in any weather, And if you want to choose a vacation, that's not the day. So I know they like it here. You know what I mean? That choices. For me, I want to go to a hot place, always hot, like always hot type of stuff. That's where I want to go. Man, the eyes of jealousy. That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people, they don't have the confidence to do what I do. And I didn't start confident, but you keep going. Like, fuck other people and pressures and whatever. A lot of people pussies, man. I used to be a teenager, like weak, very skinny, and I was already going with like different color pants, different type of shoes, my own style. I used to always. It's like, you know, you just have to be yourself. I feel like kids nowadays they doing that, but a lot of them is just, I don't know. Like, I don't want to say they look weird because that's insulting. But for me, that's the thing. For me, what I did was like style, and all the girls said like I was the guy with more style. You know what I mean? I was noticeable, but I don't know. Like different people have different styles that it might not be the most popular, and that's cool. Popular is whack, man. Popular is like is news. It comes and goes. Nobody remembers. But yeah, guys, they're doing a little vlog. You know what I mean? A little vlog. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, I had done a water fast yesterday. I did feel no. I did yesterday, the day before. I did the water fast the day before, and like, uh, I felt amazing. The day after, I didn't feel that amazing. Ended up eating fruits, nuts, and corn, and now I'm feeling horrible. It's like I don't learn. I know something is bad for me, but I just don't learn. You know what I mean? So now it's like I got my head again, and I'm just doing a dry fast until whatever, like, because now my mind is to first dry fast, second water fast, third fruits, and that's it. Like, I cannot really put any other thing. I already know my body is too sensible now, and it's too right on what it should touch and what it shouldn't. I don't know if I do a quick chin-ups, because then I'm gonna get super sore. And again, when you eat other foods like nuts or vegetables or any others, like the more heavy, the worst. You're gonna feel more energy to put it on the workout, but that's not your natural energy. So when you go back to the fruits, you get more sensible again, which is a big good thing because you're noticed more aware, more conscious. But at the same time, you get more like the feel more of the pain from the soreness. So you might be training from a day from a certain fuel, replace the intake, and then the consequences of soreness when it come the day after. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm just gonna do a chin up real quick. just a quick something, you know what I mean? And that's the thing. Like I did a water fast, and I felt amazing. I really felt amazing. Like I felt more breath in my lungs, and like I feel better. And I realized the water fast, it take out all that mucus, all that toxicity, the same toxicity that makes you toxic. If you are a toxic person, negative, just toxic, like more evilish, more self-centered, all that, the fast is the best thing because it's gonna take that toxicity. In water fast, you feel it when you piss. Like I was smelling that, uh, bacon. It's not bacon, but it is close. Like flavor in the chips. When you ask for that chips that has a flavor of meat, I felt it like when I was doing water fast pissing. So it's like still there. I hadn't eaten that type of stuff for months. So it's like you're taking really your toxicity away. And think about it. You drink pure water, and then what it comes out is like yellow to greenish piss, right? So what that means is you basically taking out all that toxicity. And I felt way better. And to be honest, I remember when I did the water fast like years ago, the last time that I did, and I felt like, wow, I really value life more. And that's what I felt too in that day. So a water fast is completely different from a dry fast. Like a dry fast is what you guys seeing right now. I'm like more upgoing. I feel the heaviness of my body going away. So, I started getting up, I started getting out, working out, and I can see beautiful things, like notice that things. And I just, yeah, like it's gonna get you a high in the end of the day, but it's a different one. And it might get you a low too, because it depends on your body. Imagine that your body, like, I don't know, like sometimes, I don't know, because if you're not ready, you're gonna go to the place. For example, as I told you, like if I don't go with the dry fast, I will go to the water. And it's not one is better than the other, it's just when you're feeling really heavy, if you want to take all that gas out, you do a dry fast and you're going to feel way lighter, way more straight. And a water fast is going to give you strength too, but it's still a liquid. It's still heavier than air, and it's going to give you different benefits. As I told you, you're going to value things, see things in a clear-minded, which the dry fast are going to take do you too. But yeah, see things in a clear-minded and just be more like in the flow, you know. And like just see. I'm making big time decisions. Like first, I risk myself going live alone, right? Uh, Now really, I really did enjoy working out, to be honest. But I really feel like doing push-ups, and I can still do it where I go. But I was saying, like, I always was. I first came live alone because I just needed. I was thinking about buying something, and I wasn't thinking through, you know. This time I'm thinking of buying like in a place that I will enjoy the weather. It makes way more sense because it's a lifelong decision, you know. And my decision wasn't. I don't know. I don't feel was the best It might not be worse. I just want to rent it. I was thinking about renting, but it can go bad, you know. And if you want to spend what you have, it better be in something that you feel proud of it. It's weird to me. It's like people look like from nowhere. It's like they come and looking straight at me from nowhere, like, and I'm like, do I hear my sounds, or is just weird energy that they see my high energy, so they just look up. It's like, I don't know. But as you guys can see, I'm like with this because I'm hot now, and most people like with jackets or with other stuff. Not people who are working out. People working out, they're fine, but it shows, you know. I hadn't been working out for days, and that's another thing I noticed. Like when I like try to live alone, I started living in my car. The thing what happened was, you know, you're not taking baths, you're not taking showers. I don't take baths, but you're not taking showers, and you don't want to change clothes. It's a mess, to be honest. It's really a mess. So you really need, like, I understand more the difficulties of a homeless person, but for me, I just need to, you know, I don't know, like, it brought me a lot of awareness. I'm glad I did it, because I was thinking about buying a van, and now it's like, I don't even know if I would just, a van to me, now that I experience living in a car, which is a small place, I don't think it's going to be a great idea. You know, a van, I don't think that's going to be a great idea. Because it's too small, like you don't have a lot of place. And I like to have my space. The reason that I just did a little bit of workout is because I don't want to feel like I felt when I got only fruits, and then the soreness was like huge. And the reason for that was because I was eating other fruits. When you eat other foods, you're gonna get more discomfort. So your brain is gonna be more uncomfortable, more agitated, more tense. But at the same time, it's like you're gonna have more energy because that uncomfortableness makes you move. So I'm not gonna even lie. Like yesterday, I did eat nuts, thinking like, oh, I want to have energy again. Because when I was doing the second day of the water fest, I was like, man, having to climb so many stairs to my house, I just don't have energy. You know, I was feeling like less and less energy. And I just wanted more energy. Like with the fruit, I'm not working out, you know. And there's guys who went Fruitarian, they say like, oh yeah, I need sometimes to rest and then I get back. But me being super impatient, I was like, am I bugging off? Should I eat like other foods so I have energy and be working out? But then it's like I remember the times of my videos. That's why I like so much to document my life here. When I remember the time when I was running a lot and I was doing all this work and working out, and I was feeling cool by the activities, but I was really not feeling cool overall. Like, I'm not good with myself, and now I'm way better, and I'm a way better place. And I don't lie to you, like, all this experience living here in Macau was amazing. I learned a lot, and now I have the desire and the courage to just buy a little tent and go different places, live to see how it is. But I don't want to live in no car or in no tent or in no van. I want my own place, my own. Uh, I don't know how it says in English. Um, I don't know. It's like when we used to be Neanderthal. Yo, that's weird. Somebody lets a milk with the with their purse, man. Real like close to a car. It's weird. It looks somebody got like snatched or something, right? But it's really like, I don't know. At the same time, I don't think nobody would like make. It's weird to me. You would forget. I don't know, man. That's something that I really noticed, that sometimes weird shit happen. That's why I don't like a lot of people in the same place. It's like start getting wicked. It can be on my mind only, but I don't know. I always feel like that when it's getting too many people, it's bad. Look at the cities. Like, it gets worse and worse and more wicked and wicked people, It's not good. But yeah, guys, I was gonna do some meditation too. I haven't done like meditation for a while. I was planning on running, but I really don't have the energy for it. I'm glad I came here. I want to make the video like a vlog again. I hadn't made vlogs for a long time. But yeah, I'm gonna stop here. Pick it up, y'all. Yo guys, this place is full of mud. Like, my shoes so messed up right now. So messed up. I'm not even gonna meditate. Let me get out of here. See that if I can clean my shoes by walking. I really don't wanna touch this mess. Yo, it's so much heavy my foot now. Yeah, I guess we just came for a walk. A couple chin-ups. I did the pull-up, muscle-ups plus dips. And I'm gonna come back and do like some push-ups and go back to muscle-ups. That's gonna be it. I really don't want to train that hard. As I'm told you, like, yes, my energies drop, a lot from it used to be, but a lot. What you have to understand is, like, I was getting injured. I broke my foot running 12K, and I kept running. And that video really got 2,000 views. But what you have to understand is, like, at the time, it was just like, yeah, I'm hard. But now, my train of thought is like, what else they're doing?
who breaks his foot and keep running. Like, why didn't stop, And like, it couldn't even be as broken as he got if I had just stopped and walk home or run home. It would be better than running at 12K. So like, and when I did run it, I'm rethinking everything I did. I don't need to prove nothing to nobody no more. Like, it's not a thing I need to do. You know what I mean? Used to be like a trauma that I had, but it don't matter. It really don't matter. Like, I don't care nothing about people. I just live for myself. I used to say that and then do that stuff. When I run 18K, guys, I messed up my knee real bad. Still messed up right now. And it's only when I do dry fest and water fest that I realize that it's like, damn, bro. I really need to think. Like, I really need to get straight. A lot of things I don't know. It don't make sense. Thinking back now, it just doesn't make sense. Now I've been thinking about the course with the milk on the ground, like really next to a car. It is a very nice car, but like, I don't know. It can be me being paranoid. Happened a bunch of times. But it's so weird. Like, who leaves a bag, literally a bag with milk, and it's not there? It looks like it was abducted or something. It can be my mind going, like, me being a little bit psycho from watching so many thrilling series as a kid, but I don't know. It can be for real. It can be for real, I'm gonna lie, a lot of times, like, I watched, like, when I was younger, I watched, like, an interaction that I thought was, like, violent, and then I went there to deal with the person, and they were just, couples, being couples, and that toxic stuff. I was like, okay, I was wrong. So I got wrong so many times that I don't really like to act on it, because, like, I probably seen it wrong. If it is, of course, I'm gonna go there and deal with it. But I don't know. It's good to me that I'm here walking, I feel good about it. Because I was like, oh, I feel like running. That would be great, but I'm just not ready. I don't know. I know that, a lot of people are like, oh, is your change on diet? I don't think it is. I used to think in the beginnings, because that's the first thing you change. But now I don't think it is, because the only thing that diet really did was make him notice things and get more aware and more clear-minded and less toxic. I'm telling you, the more toxic you are, the more toxic you're going to be as a person. You don't even notice. I really felt the toxicity, and like, when I see people, and like yesterday, I like just with see somebody and say, hi, and I could feel like her energy. She smiled, and I could feel her energy. Saw that my energy was good, it's good energy, and It used to not be like that. Guys, if you be here when I was eating really bad, yo, most of my life, people be scared of me. Walking away, like not looking in my eyes, because my eyes show rage, right? I had that rage face where it's like I can do whatever. Nobody can, like, I can do whatever. I can break anything. Nobody can defy me, right? And any enemy is gonna be destroyed. That was type of energy that I had. And now I thought it was cool, but reality is like you're not happy when you are in that type of like aura, in that type of energy. For you to be happy, you have to be at peace. And the best way of being at peace is really like, dry fasting, water fasting for me. Fruits is also, but the thing with only fruits is you're gonna go, I'm gonna be honest, everything's gonna show to y'all, but you're gonna go like, you're like getting better in a slower pace. And things gonna appear, memories, traumas, but it's gonna happen the same with dry fast and water fast. But with dry fast, it doesn't happen as much. Everything's gonna change in the day after, but in the day it doesn't happen as much. And water fast, it does happen. But you have to understand too that it's like when you end up your fast, 9 out of 10 times, it's not because you're hungry, it's because you got to a place, your brain, your mind show you something to a place that you don't feel comfortable. You know that reality, and you know that what happened, like you get clear vision, right? But you don't like it. You are not really like, you before you were not ready for it, and now you're ready, so it showed to you, but you're not comfortable with that reality, And when I did the water fast, what made me stop, apart from feeling weak, was getting to a reality or how I used to be treated, and seeing also how like my parents used to be treated and how was a downward scale, like, and it's not like, I feel like now a lot of people are still in the same, but now it's like you're gonna treat people with love, but back in the day you used to treat people like servants, or like dogs. So getting memories of how I used to be treated, I was like, damn, that shit's fucked up. Like, that's not okay. So that's also gonna happen. You wanna understand more, like how you are and why you are like you are. Getting close to the push-ups. I'm not gonna lie, I feel buff. Even though I didn't train for like a lot of days. And that's the thing, it's like when you give your all, the change is gonna be happening. It's not gonna be like, oh, you train and you lost everything, she didn't train for a week. If you really train hard, you're not losing everything. People who give up because they say, oh, when you stop, you lose. First, it's like, who told you that it's supposed to stop? It's a lifelong journey, of improvement. Second is like, yeah, that's an excuse. It's like, you have to work out. You need to walk and run and do push-ups and pull-ups and move. Basically, move. I always say this, like, you need to move. It's weird. Another thing that happened, like, I'm doing a diary, as you guys know, and that diary is going to be a book. I'm going to make a book out of it with all my, like, enlightenments as my research, as things I'm noticing, and more detail, with more perks, more little things. But one thing I realized after these water fasts, like, I am less sexual too. Which also, I had realized that I was less on the fruits, but now it was just a day of water fast and I feel way less. But yeah, I'm still tired. Like, I walked today, what you guys saw, and I am feeling like somewhat tired. Also, walking so many stairs up and down to the places is also tiring. So that's why I don't even go to the legs, because I have to do legs just to get my house. So yeah, let's do some push-ups. That's good. As I told you, like, I still feel like I'm just recuperating from all the fasts and fruits, and even from eating bad yesterday, eating nuts, a lot of it. I really lose it. I was like, I'm just gonna do nuts and fruits and corn, and like I bought a bunch of nuts, and like didn't feel horrible at the beginning. At the end, I was already like feeling, she's not going right. But I wake up 2 hours later without being able to sleep, and I had to get up because I was so heavy and indigest. I could do more, but I felt like that was good. My foot's still really dirty. I like to clean this before getting home, but to be honest, my pants got dirty. It's like, that's the problem. Because I go and get messy, I really need to be changing clothes on a daily basis. Not always, but in general, right? So, I don't know. That's why I want to buy my own house. But I'm going to be honest, even if I buy my own house, I do question, am I going to do these things now that I'm living alone? It's like I do it. Yeah, I'm looking amazing. Damn. I didn't know I was looking so good. Now that a mirror appeared. But like, it's crazy. People really look at me like I'm a design or a museum or something. It's weird. I kind of get it because I kind of like get it because like when you see the Greek gods with the perfect bodies like me or close to me, but still it's kind of disrespectful to be staring. Like one thing is to look, and the thing is like I notice you look and you're still looking and you're smiling and it's weird. It's like what happened? What's your problem? You know what I mean? Yo, now it's a bit sun. Getting that sun up. Letting that sunshine. Getting that sunshine, man. Like I still wanna learn to surf. Cause this is a surfer place, so many surf. Like I really like to surf too. But I hadn't get the courage yet. And I had to buy my own surfboard because I don't have it. I don't want to take classes like I already did in the past. I know it's pretty easy. And I skate when I was a kid, so it's like I just need a board, man. I just need a board. I'm not gonna rent one because like I want my like is to do whenever I feel like it. I want my own. But yeah, it's like an investment that I don't know if I want to go there. And my mind is like first is the tents. I think. I don't know. I was just thinking, man. Just thinking. Thinking. All day thinking. You know what I mean? And that's the thing is like when it's sunny, more people come up. I walk a lot. Like climbing the stairs gonna be so much. Y'all don't understand. Like climbing the stairs to my place is like getting to Hogwarts. It's climbing the stairs to get in class on Hogwarts. You know, so many. It's a good train for the soul too. It's definitely not gonna sedentary if you had to move like that just to go outside, you know. And the funny thing was I didn't even need it to go outside today. But I decided to. And it's funny when I do this drive pass, usually is when I come here, do a vlog with y'all and go outside. Is usually when, I do a drive test, so it shows to you how you get lighter and you just feel like freer. It's like the things that you already want to do, you just do it. I was just thinking, like, there's people right now that are in the office like I used to, or in the computer, working like for 8 hours. And I used to remember, it's like, you really waste a day by being close. No sun, no natural air, bunch of people. It's so like robotic and messed up, you know. As humans, it's messed up. You're jeopardizing human health in so many ways by doing that. And people think it's normal, and it is what we do. It's crazy. And that's why I want to spend my money right, because it's like I can end up going there if I messed up. If I go broke, I might end up going there, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like, my conscience is rising, and I don't know, I feel like I need to do my own, like, have nobody bothering, be by my own, you know, and be in a place that I like. Like right here, I look at people, man, and these might be Portuguese people, because I have this thing with Portuguese people, always negative, always on this toxic shit, always like talking bad about everything. Like, bro, your life is the representation of you. You know what I mean? If you don't like it, you need to change. And we have so many examples of people doing that, including myself, that is like, I don't have time for the petty. And I only see the petty on the common person. Common person is all about it. It don't matter where. It don't matter it's like a low paying job, it's a high paying job. It's like always the same bullshit. Always the same bickering stuff. I don't have patience, man. I really don't. It's like, go be a man or a woman. For real, though. But this is good for me too, you know. Talking with y'all, I'm talking with myself too. Because I rewatch my videos and relearn what I'm teaching you, or telling you. And it's good for me too. As also the part of walking, putting the movements. You never should be like too stagnant. If you're doing dry fast or water fast, and you know, that's your day. Do whatever you want to do. You want to rest? That's cool. Take the day, like, gonna feel more tired. But if you're not, or if you just feel like, you know, I don't know, like, I'm too stagnant, get out, man. Go for a walk. I used to do so many walks before I start running and working out. Like, all this was very linear. It never seems. Looking from the outside, people always say like, oh, the person has to be born like that. It has to be built like that. No, man. It doesn't at all. Like, I used to be so skinny, walk a lot. Like, I used to walk a lot because I was getting depressed. It's like, there's many ways, man. And even the channel was like a stress reliever in a way of me socializing, being me and not trusting people, you know. Boa tarde. Bom dia, bom dia. My shoes is already ready. Yeah, it's morning. My shoes is already ready, man. Guys, I used to love way more talking y'all than just climbing these stairs. But, you see, like, there's a lot of noise here. I don't like it. Too much noise. There's a girl that I like here. But you know, like, I see girls that I like every time. Everywhere I go, I see a girl that I like. Sometimes I lose interest depending on her. A lot of times. You know, so that's another thing. Like, for one side, there's a girl that I like here. But for others, like, after I meet them, after I meet them, but after I know them for a while, I see things that I'm like, oh, I don't want to deal with this. This is your problem. And she doesn't look like she want to solve it. You know, when people have their own problems, they don't want to solve them. And that's not about gender. A lot of girls like that, but I know guys who are like that too. Are like, oh, I need somebody to, make me feel better or to cure me from this. It's like, no, bro. If you're waiting for somebody else to deal with your business, your traumas, your problems, it's over for you. You're gonna go in a cycle of on and off relationships, and it's your fault. You need to go within, do this fast, do this meditation every day. 40 minutes meditation, focusing on my breath, and like you need to go within and understand like what's like all my relationships, all of them. I look back and I see what happened. I was the problem in all of them. Not saying that they weren't the problem too. They were, because you're going to encounter people like you, so you feel toxic. You're going to encounter the same equal level of toxicity in a woman. That's how you mate. And if you're more pure, you're going to find a more pure woman. And every time, there was things that I didn't like about her and blame her. And looking back, I did messed up things too. So it's always your fault too, man, if you really go there. Guys, we came to an end. Hope you guys enjoyed. I surely did.